Good morning. It's my honor to be here. Thank Inkwell project team for this event. Thank all the sponsors and the volunteers. Today my topic is Poetry Alive. I decide. This is my voice. Before I begin, I want to show you a photo. And from the background, you can see I'm an IT professional. My major was computer science. I worked for the Apple Research Center in China. In 1999, I immigrated to Canada, and I found a Java developer job and worked until today. So you may wonder why I came here to talk about the poetry. Because, well, my poetry journey begins in 2003. When my son was 3 years old, every night I read a story to him. One night after I read the story, the emperor's new clothes. You may know this story, right? I found lost and sad. I felt that the child in that story asked me, "Who are you? Who am I?" I don't know. That time, I was an IT professional, I was a new mother, I was a wife, and it seemed I don't have any time for myself. So I found lost and sad. And I couldn't sleep. So I started to writing. It came out as a poem. I posted it on the internet and got wonderful feedback. So I got encouraged and I felt happy, and I continued writing till today. Poetry opened a door to me to an amazing world. I felt I'm like a bird, grow wings towards fly higher in the sky. Here, I want to use Emily Dickinson's words. The soul should always stand ajar, ready to welcome the ecstatic experience. So in my personal experience, writing began as a therapy to help me through the darkness. Then, a way of discovering the world, both the inner world and the outer world. Then, an experience of freedom, enrichment, and enlightenment. I found the pure and simple mind. I felt happy and peaceful. I then appreciated our life and our nature, and I began passionate to promote poetry and to share this kind of love and hope with others. I designed Poetry Alive website, and I continued writing, and I got more than 100 poems published internationally, and I got my book published. I won several awards. So many people say, "You are lucky," but I don't think so. I too have encountered many challenges. Many challenges include cultural difference, language barrier, and also the conflict in our reality and our dreams. I want to share several stories with you. Several years ago, my father wanted to draw a family tree. He listed many achievements by my brother, a doctor. When he came to me, he hesitated. For him, poets are very poor and crazy. So he preferred engineering. So he put engineering and a poet. And that made him feel I can make ends meet. True. And I still remember every time I told them I won Poetry Award. The first question they always ask me, how much money is it worth? It's a very difficult question. So I answered, others earn money, then exchange it for happiness and peace. But through writing, I already found happiness and peace. But reality sometimes hit me hard. In 2007, I almost gave up. I too worry about my IT job and worry about my financial problems. I decided to quit writing and focus on my IT job. So I wrote a poem, Farewell to Sunflowers, as my goodbye to my writing. When I finished, I felt heartbroken. And I knew I couldn't quit up. I couldn't quit, I couldn't give up. So I needed to find a way to continue. I needed to find a way to continue. Then I made a plan. I registered creative writing courses at the School of Continuing Study at the University of Toronto. I had two purposes. First, I wanted to see how much I could achieve. Secondly, I wanted to learn how to teach. I thought if I could both write and teach writing, I might survive later as a poet. Although there is a long, long way to go, I still found hope. I was glad later I had persisted. My manuscript was shortlisted for an award at the University of Toronto, and I got my creative writing certificated, and my books were accepted to be published by Mississauga Press. And I was invited to read my poems in many public venues. For public performance, I have another challenge: my accent. For years, I have tried to change my accent. My friends comforted me, "Anna, your accent is charming." You know, we know they are just too polite, right? So I still work hard. But it is very difficult. Finally, I thought, that's me. Nobody can be perfect. So I wrote a poem, My Accent. My accent, it is charming. I assure you, I assure myself, and choose to believe so. Languages have colors. I want to show you my tender blue, but you cut off with fork and knife, quicker than my chopstick tap. My accent grows trees, trails, and winding roads to the west coast landscape. It points to the open sky, yet clouds are too heavy and form raindrops. My papers collect them, then join in silence. I have hesitated many times before I speak. Now it develops teeth, even with gaps between. I decide this is my voice. Because I have had so many challenges, so I needed to work very hard and try to find new solutions. So I thought I could combine my IT skills with my readings. I designed Poetry Alive programs, and it works. And I was invited to schools, colleges, and libraries to present my Poetry Alive educational programs. And in 2012, I was invited to Vancouver to read my poems for the World Poetry Society. The host, Mississauga, told me that my poetry gave hope to a distressed lady and saved her life. I was very happy to find the meaning of my poetry. In 2013, I was elected to be the Ontario representative for the League of Canadian Poets, and I was invited to be a living book to share my stories with students at the University of Toronto. I was very happy that my poetry not only changed me, but also changed others. Today, by sharing my stories with you, I hope you can find your own way when you face challenges, as we all do. Finally, I want to show you a short clip highlighting my poetry journey since 2005. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you enjoy.